This episode of We Solemnly Swear is being brought to you by Lab 7 Studios, Missouri City's premier recording/podcast studio, offering music recordings, podcast productions, and more. For more information, contact D. Francis MBA on IG or call 281-969-7985 for booking and more information. All right, let's get to the show.
This world ain't fair, and don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. We solemnly swear, it's in the air, drama popping everywhere. It's no love, ain't no feelings to spare. We solemnly swear to keep it 100. We solemnly swear to keep it 100. So have a seat, strap up, and let's go. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Live from Lab 7, we solemnly swear. Grizz, what up, baby?
Man, God bless, man. I'm blessed. I'm happy to be here. It's our inaugural show.
Yes, sir.
Man, just happy to be here, brother.
All right, well, look, man, I am the one and only Mr. Luke. Alongside of me is Grizzlie Adamz. We got D. Francis on the boards. We're live from Lab 7 Studios. It's our first pod, man. This podcast is now in session. Let's rock, baby.
Yes, sir.
All right, so here we go, man. Look, this is how we're going to do it. Every show, we're going to do it like this. Right hand to the man, one hand up high. Fellas, do we solemnly swear to keep it 100?
I put it on Robert Earl.
God damn, man, I put that on Big Mo. So shit, let's go. We solemnly swear. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
All right. So shit, man. Grizz, what's going on, man? How your week been, bro?
Man, it's been typical Black man in America week.
Okay.
Pressure from everywhere. I got to stand up. I got to stand out. But I made it here though.
Yeah, man. Pressure from every side, man. Same old thing, man. Trying to survive in this jungle. You know how it go, man. Trying to stay on Facebook and not get another 30-day ban.
Yeah, they usually do pretty good with getting the criminals off the streets.
God damn.
Somebody keeping your name.
Yeah,
somebody hitting you with the Charleston White.
Oh, man, that nigga Luke do not last on Facebook. So, I said, fuck Facebook. I said, fuck it. Let's do the podcast. And here we are, man. We back in full effect. You know what I'm saying?
Indirect. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Speaking of social media, man, I've been on social media, getting a little bit more active and whatnot. Definitely want to give a shout out to some of my people, man. Who fuck with us. Shout out to my nigga Southside Chuck.
Southside Chuck on the run right now with the comedy, man, making a name for itself. So we're gonna see where they go.
Okay,
my boy.
Sound good, man. Go ahead, Chuck. My boy DJ Codeine.
Codeine, what it is?
Shout out to Codeine, man. Kiki, Keandra. Shout out to Keandra, man. She always showing us love, man. Kiki, do you love me? Who we got? We got Zuda. We got
shout out to my boy Roy Zuda, man. Real Mo City representative. Man.
Yeah, man. Like
stand
a
up, stand out type of guy, man.
Like a motherfucker. Kratina, always showing us love. Man? Definitely want to get her. Alicio, Richmond, Texas, very own.
Alicio, what up, bro?
Shout out to Alicio and Coleman, CJ out there in Cali.
Shout out to Coleman out there in Inglewood, Texas.
All right, so shit, we're gonna do shout outs probably every week. Just show love to people who show love to us.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? So what else we got? What's on the docket, man?
I think we got to jump right into it, man.
Okay, let's do it, man.
This is a very touchy topic, and I got to watch what I say, and you got to watch what you say, and you don't really
Wait a minute. Wait. This ain't Facebook, my nigga. I ain't got to watch a goddamn thing.
Hey, you know what? My bad.
Here we go.
You right. Hey, this is solemnly swear. My bad.
Yeah.
The first thing we want to discuss is Roe versus Wade. And can I get a clear definition of Roe versus Wade?
Go ahead.
Roe versus Wade was a landmark decision of the U.S. Supreme Court in which the court ruled that the Constitution of the United States generally protects a pregnant woman's liberty to choose to have an abortion. Talk to me, man. What's your thoughts on Roe versus Wade being overturned and now put in the hands of the state?
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm not really well versed on the Roe versus Wade topic because I don't feel it really affected me a whole lot. Hate to really say it like that, but that's just the truth. All I know is that abortions was legal, and now abortions is not legal.
So you ain't never been at that clinic paying that money?
This is we solemnly swear to keep it 100, but I do have the right to plead the fifth. Right? God damn, I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Oh boy, I tell you. I think it's a touchy topic, man.
Absolutely.
And we were discussing off camera a second ago, and emotions flare because it is a touchy topic, man. I think, and I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm not gonna plead the fifth. I have been in one of them clinics, bro. I have.
Not Mr.
I have.
Not Mr. Responsibility and Mr. Accountability, man. God damn.
I have, man.
Yes, sir.
And do I regret it? Yeah, I regret it. But at the time, I guess that was something that I thought I agreed to because of the other party. You feel what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I don't. I think we had a debate about what was morally wrong, morally right, and I think that's kind of that's a stiff topic. I'm gonna say,
hold on, real quick before you say that.
Brother.
To me, that's the biggest part of this debate. Believe it or not, that's the biggest part. It's the emotional part. It's the part about what's quote unquote morally right or morally wrong. Everybody got their own definition of that, but unfortunately, a lot of people like to push that definition on other people.
Facts.
So what you feel is morally right, you cannot push that on other people. But that's what we do as humans. I mean, we tend to think that what we think is right is what should go.
Yeah.
And that's really, in all honesty, that's the hardest part of this experiment called America, because there are so many different subjects where we feel like it's universal thought, but it just really ain't. You know, other people got other opinions. Gay marriage being one of them. I mean, we can get into a whole list of shit that people got a whole bunch of different opinions about what they think should go or should be law. But it really just ain't like that, because everybody got different thoughts and different opinions on topics.
I think that Roe versus Wade, the abortion, I think it's definitely an emotional topic, because I think everybody's been in that predicament. I think most people, especially if
wait a minute. I haven't been there, have I?
I don't know.
We don't know, because I played the fifth. Goddamn.
Hey, you played it safe. That nigga stayed on the sidewalk. Hey, but I think it's something that young people deal with. I think a lot of times you deal with. I think do I agree with abortion? Nah, I did it. Shit, who am I to say, nah, you can't do it?
I mean, sound like you agreed to me.
Nah, I don't agree with it. I can.
Well, hold on, stop there. It sound like you agreed when it was relevant to you. That's what it sound like.
Nah,
to me.
I think. I mean, you know, I got 5 kids, so we can't pretend like I ain't been on that chopping block a few times.
Yeah, but I mean, despite the situation, it's people with 7, 8 kids that no longer would be able to get those abortions. So just because I agree, use that excuse of having a certain amount of kids doesn't mean
no. That wasn't his excuse. I'm saying that I've been up there a couple of times on that. But I won't lack and say I ain't been up there a couple of times. Abortion clinic. I'm saying, come on, man. Hey, come on. But I won't take away my responsibility though, and accountability to think that to me that's not the best option to me. You feel me? Like that's not something that should be abused. That's not something that should be regular. And I feel like I was wrong. But I'm not gonna hit you over the head if you feel like that you got to do. But I'm gonna be honest with you and not gonna say I'm not finna stand up picking lips. I'm not finna fight for your right to have an abortion. No, I'm not. Well, I don't think it's fighting for the right to actually have an abortion. I think it's fighting for the right to have the choice. You know, when you take the choice off the table, look, man, I done left Club Oasis. I done left Club Max's. I done left, goddamn, the Love Shack back in the Gap. Party animal.
With some shit that, you know, if I would have, you know, had a situation with, I would definitely like to have, pull the skeet and delete. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, and to have that choice taken away from me and to now have a junior Luke running around here, and then knowing that what I would have had that junior Luke with, after them 151s and cranberries them nights. Hey man,
throw them back. I think shit, accountability and responsibility got to kick in somewhere.
I agree.
And life a motherfucker. I would love to go out here and do a bunch of shit and don't have to worry about the kickback and the consequences of it, but it just don't work like that. And now, and let's be honest, this Roe versus Wade thing, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even think it's a black woman issue.
Here we go.
I don't think they find any fault in black women having abortions and not having little black babies. I think this is a white woman issue. I think the white people scared that the white women are getting abortions now, and they like, wait a minute now, that shit was cool when the black people was doing it. Y'all can't do this. So we're going to halt it now. We're going to halt it for everybody because we can't have y'all not having babies.
Well, I seen somewhere about the year, I don't know, it was 2040 or some shit.
Yeah.
That white people would no longer be the majority in America. And they don't like that shit. They don't like that shit.
They don't like that shit. That shit don't sound good.
Yeah. So a lot of the speculation, really ain't even speculation, because we saw a lady, I don't even know who this lady was, on stage with Trump the other day and saying, thank you, President Trump, for sustaining white life. They saying it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
It was clear as day.
But
it was clear as day. But we also got to take into effect that Roe versus Wade, the law in itself was built on a lie about a lady lying and said she got raped.
Wait, don't tell me Roe was on some hoe shit.
Roe lied.
God damn.
Clear as day, she lied. So it's, you know what, man, with these white people, you never know, bro. It's so much added on bullshit. You be looking like, wait, she lied about it. They made a rule about it. We might feel impartial about it either way, but like, what?
But it's built on a fucking lie. And that's God damn, bro. That's
you know what they'll do though?
Talk
You
your
know what
shit.
they'll do?
Talk
They'll
your
make a rule built on a lie. They'll know it's a lie, but then they'll use it to saying it's a lie to undo it. Like, boy, them motherfuckers are diabolical, ain't
Hey
they?
man, hey, but they win on that shit because knowledge is power, man. And without knowledge, on our part, shit, we powerless, and they powerful because they had the knowledge and they know that we don't. You know what I'm saying? They know we not. They know we not up on our shit when it comes to a lot of these subjects.
Yeah. Right now, the judge in Houston has paused it though, so you can still able to exercise your choice here in Houston, Texas. At least for now, I'm sure it's going to change. I'm sure this is going to be. When we look back at it, I think this is going to be something that we look back and say this started something. This maybe started a revolution because this is going to start a bunch of shit, and we're going to have to stand up against. And that part of it, whether I agree or not with abortions right now, 22. What I will say is this is going to start some shit, and we're going to stand up against some shit, and we'll look back and say, damn, that kicked it off.
All right, well, shout out to the women that are going to be looking to have these illegal abortions, man. I really hate that that's going to be the case, but shout out to them. Much love to them, and I hope that everything works out in most people's favor. Like I say, this is a really touchy issue. But what else we got on the agenda, man? Speaking of kids, though, let's just say, let me just get a scenario, right? Let's say you have a baby with a lady, right? And she got 3 other kids.
Mm-hmm.
You decide one day to bring your kid a motherfucking skateboard, or let's just say a Happy Meal.
Okay.
And don't give enough to the rest of the kids.
Okay.
Are you wrong?
Man, listen, I was at McDonald's the day before yesterday. Them motherfucking Happy Meals ain't cheap, brother.
Them motherfuckers done went up.
Motherfuckers, everything inflated. Everything inflated but my tire and my pay. You know what I'm saying? Them Happy Meals ain't cheap. So if she got 3 other kids and I bring my son one, that Happy Meal, that $5, $6 shit to turn into a, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that turned into a $40 bill real quick. God damn, bro. Hey, man, so what we talking about, we saw this video of a lady cursing out her baby daddy because he brought a Happy Meal. We don't know if it's a Happy Meal. We just use a Happy Meal, but he brought some McDonald's for his son and not the rest of her 3 kids. It was 3 other kids. Yeah, we don't know the ages of the kids, but it was 3 other kids. He ain't bring shit for them. And he brought food for his son, and she was blasting them on social media saying the nigga was wrong. What say me? I don't know. It's kind of like it's one of them situations where I can see all sides of everything. I can see his side, like, bitch, this my kid. You know, fuck them other little niggas. Them ain't my kids. So I can see that side. But then I guess I can see her side too. Yeah. Not the way that she saw, because she was a little ignorant with the way she kind of approached it. Mm-hmm. But I do see what she's saying. Like, man, what this little nigga look like? What little JoJo look like eating steak and lobster, and these other motherfuckers around here sucking on their fingernails?
I think that's a tricky situation to be in, brother. I think ultimately, he do got a responsibility. Now, I think if I had a baby with a lady and we was in the same household and I brought my son something to eat and I ain't bring the other kids, I think as the man of the household, I think I'm dead wrong. I think I'm out of line.
Yeah, because y'all in the same house.
In the household, because those my stepkids. But we're talking about a man that don't stay there.
Ain't with the lady.
He don't have no relation to the kids. He ain't with the lady.
Right.
So if we're being honest, he brought his son something to eat. We don't know if that was that man's last. We don't know if his son ain't ate in some hours and he had to take his responsibility and he say, I got $10 left. And his son say, Dad, I'm hungry. He say, fuck it, I'm gonna give my son my last 10. We don't know.
We don't know what the situation
what the case is.
And you're absolutely right. We don't know the situation. And even if that wasn't the case, he still ain't obligated to bring shit for these other little motherfuckers.
He not.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, if it's me, I'm gonna keep it player. I'm gonna bring something for the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that, you know, because look, the less drama, the better. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can afford to do so, I'm gonna do it. But if I can't afford, like you said, it could have been his last $10. His last $10.
Yeah.
He could have had that could have been his last, and he brought that for little JoJo, little snotty nose ass JoJo. Yeah. I bet little JoJo would have been eating the shit out there, Happy Meal, like, fuck y'all, I got Happy Meal.
If it was my kids and he did that shit, that nigga would have got his Happy Meal snatched.
Hey, man.
He would have bust this shit down.
Hey, I said that. Them kids should have jumped that nigga for bringing little JoJo.
But what I understand, though, he asked for his son to come down there. He was going to eat in his car. He was going to eat outside or something.
Yeah, but still, if I'm little JoJo, I'm going to come back to the crib on the game. I don't know what games they playing. I'm going to come back on the Madden. Yeah. I'm going to be like, hey, guess what I just did? I just ate the Happy Meal.
We hoping JoJo ain't a whole ass nigga.
You bitch. you bitch ass niggas ain't had no Happy Meal like me.
You know what? It could be possibly that JoJo daddy is probably the only active father. He's the most active father out of the ones. It's tricky in them situations, bro. And you hate for that to happen, but if we talking about obligation and what you're responsible for, then we know he wasn't wrong.
Yeah.
If we're talking about anything else, then it's up to him. But to be in those situations, the kids had different daddies, man, that's tricky, bro.
Well, it's like it's kind of like how you talked about in the Roe versus Wade conversation about accountability and responsibility.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to the root of the problem. None of this shit would be happening if you wait till you got married to start fucking and let niggas skeet in you. And also, none of this shit would be happening if you wasn't having babies with multiple men.
Oh, you had to get ugly.
God damn it, he went there.
Boy,
that nigga went there. That nigga Luke went there. God
this
damn.
This nigga don't mind taking it to the motherfucking mud.
Hey, man, this is why I stay getting banned on Facebook, because I speak the real.
This is why niggas call me and tell me how much they hate you. And I'd be like, man, it's my nigga. Man.
Hey, man, fuck them niggas.
I hate that nigga too.
Right. But you know, I love him. But tell me why I'm wrong. This would not be happening if you are not having multiple kids with multiple men.
I agree with you wholeheartedly.
Yeah, you know, and this is kind of one of the parts where religion, to me, you know, I don't give a fuck about religion. Yeah. I'm sorry, I know y'all, but I don't really care about that shit. But this is kind of one of them cases to me where the teachings of religion really, they work. You know, wait till you get married to start fucking around and throwing that pussy at a nigga and getting skeet up in. You know what I'm saying?
I think the writing's on the wall with that. I think we're so deep in the rabbit hole with casual sex and so much sex and sex, and
right.
They got a woman in a short red dress selling car insurance. They got a chick bent over with a bikini.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Telling me about some goddamn Tylenol.
It's everywhere. But you know what's not everywhere is
that?
The conversation about the responsibility of sex. Responsibility of what happens. What happens? This is what happens. You get little JoJo getting a Happy Meal, and little Michael and little Randy and little LaQuisha don't get shit. And now it's a debate. Or it's an argument because now you got these two parents going back and forth over some bullshit. When in all actuality, they need to be on the same page at all times for little JoJo.
All times.
But
I don't give a damn what y'all going through. I don't give a fuck what me and my ex-wife go through. We got kids, so I gotta, motherfuckers be, how you and her doing? We all right, motherfucker. We gotta be all right, because we got kids. And I think what you're saying is absolutely true. I think that the accountability and responsibility, that's life, bro. That's life. I'm eating some shit right now. I'm going through in life because I wasn't accountable for doing some shit, and now I got to eat the shit on the back end.
It comes back. Yeah, man. It definitely comes back. Well, damn, man. I mean, like I say, I don't think we're going to come up to a conclusion of who's right or who's wrong because, like I said, it's one of them situations I can see all sides. Yeah. I can see his side. I can see bro saying, like I said, man, this ain't my goddamn kid. This is my kid. JoJo's mine. Yeah. And I give a fuck about JoJo. I don't give a fuck about Lil Randy. Yeah. Or LaQuisha.
Yeah. I give a fuck about him, but what if he even say I give a fuck about him?
No, I don't give a fuck about him.
It's my responsibility though.
But I don't give a fuck about him. I give a fuck about Lil JoJo.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. So if he feel like that, how can we say he wrong?
Yeah.
We can't.
That's not his responsibility.
So, I mean, I don't know. But like I said, I think if he was able to, he should have kept it player. And just said, fuck it. You know, don't get a Happy Meal, but just get him a motherfucking, what's some little cheap ass?
Them little dollar burgers.
Yeah, little dollar burger. No.
The motherfuckers, if you open your mouth too wide, one bite, that motherfucker be gone.
Hey, man, at least I came with something.
Yeah.
All right, well, hold on. So, yeah, well, let's, what else we got, bro?
Did you watch the BET Awards?
Hell no, I don't watch no goddamn.
I had a few other things to do with myself.
Right, I was busy, lotioning my fucking feet, nigga. Yeah, I ain't got time for that. I seen pictures of that nigga. What's that Billy Porter nigga? Boy, this the goofiest nigga in the world. I hate this nigga so fucking much, bro. Like, who is this nigga, dog? Where the fuck this bitch ass nigga come from? Why the fuck is he at every goddamn show? Why does every show this nigga dress?
Bro got perfect attendance for everything. He be everywhere.
Perfect attendance.
I'm surprised the nigga ain't walked through it all. Argument show with
wait, is that Billy, bitch, get your bitch ass out. Now this nigga comes to every show as goofy as possible, bro. And it's like the shit just spread. That shit, the goofiness is just spreading, bro.
Hey, what's his name? Billy Parker?
Billy something.
Shout out to that nigga Billy.
Shout out to Billy Porter. Shout out to Billy Porter.
We really don't hate you, big dog.
No, I do. Fuck Billy Porter.
I hate your dress code, my nigga, but I don't hate you. I can't stand it. Hey, tap in, my nigga. We'll let her have you on the show.
I will roast the shit out of you in your face.
Oh, come on, man. But look, we gonna move on.
Nah, fuck with Billy Porter.
Let me ask you this. Did you watch Verzuz, though?
Did I, nigga? My baby's born. My baby's born. That nigga Ray J. Jay's
was that quite possible? Listen, let me tell you something. Every nigga that was there, I could say at some point I was a fan of their music. But was that quite possibly some of the worst singing live you've ever heard?
I won't say that. I would say this. I would say Bobby Valentino was okay. He was probably the best of the night outside of Mario.
Yeah.
Mario was good. So, I mean, he was good. Mario could sing, but Bobby Valentino could kind of sing. But all the rest of them niggas, Pleasure P can kind of sing.
Yeah. Sammy, I
think all them niggas really could kind of sing, but like, they just wasn't on point. You know what I'm saying?
I think somebody said something about sound check and they didn't do it. I think, you know what disappoints me more than that though? You know, the singing, some people have off nights, whatever. But the bickering and catty ass shit, I don't like that shit. I like the verses shit, but I don't want them to get you up here and you start selling me and you on the verses and I'm saying, yeah, man, you ain't got them on hit. I remember you was broke and all. When that shit get goofy like that, I lose interest.
You know, I feel like Mario was so aggressive. That Mario was aggressive as fuck the whole night, bro. And I was like, bro, Mario, relax, my nigga. Just sing them little goofy ass songs.
Hey, hold on.
Nike's fresh out the box. And just
listen, Mario was aggressive, but that's my nigga, bro.
Man,
hold
fuck
on, bro.
Mario.
That nigga got some classic material. Fuck with
I can say he got a couple classics. I say that. But you know what? I think all them guys, man.
All them niggas. I got the playlist. I download the playlist.
I think all of them have some classics.
Get that playlist. That playlist is phenomenal. Like when I listen, I'm gonna listen to it on my way back.
You know, and I think Mario is talented. He's a really good singer. And like I put this on Facebook. Like we was debating about it on Facebook. I think Omarion can't really sing that well. I really can't sing. And I think since Mario can sing, it highlighted that shit in the verses. And he used that to completely highlight that. And it made people look at Omarion in a totally different light.
Yeah.
But my thing is, and I still stand on this, Omarion got some jammers.
Nah, without a doubt.
He got some jammers. And I ain't talking about on his own, I'm talking about with BK2. What the fuck them niggas' names is?
BK2. Hey, let me say this. Jadakiss, when the verses first started during the pandemic, it was one thing, but it turned into a performance show. Jadakiss showed you that with the Dipset shit, with the Lights versus Dipset shit. So when you couldn't come on there, you ain't no great performer. Marion should have really got out there with some damn dances. And
he should have highlighted what he was
good at.
Yeah.
But that half-stepping shit that you can't perform.
Eating watermelon and shit.
I don't know. Omarion tap in. What the fuck was that all
That
about?
nigga tripped out, bro.
They say watermelon good antioxidant. So shout out to that nigga.
Hey man, I'm gonna leave that alone. But look, check this out. Mario is hella good. I give him that. I think his songs, for the most part, are pretty much ass cheeks.
You are crazy.
How am I crazy? What songs the nigga got?
Right, Let Me Love You is ass shit.
Jammer. No. I
Hear My Heart Crying Out For Me.
No, hear me out. I said he got songs, but I'm talking about albums though. On the songs
that
on
first
the
album was a
what?
Man, Braid My Hair Ain't Your Shit.
Ass cheeks.
Boy, you are crazy.
Come on and braid my hair.
You crazy.
Come on and braid my hair. Ass cheeks, nigga.
Boy, you crazy.
Hey,
Just a Friend was ass cheeks?
Oh, jiggly ass cheeks.
Man, oh my mama.
Jiggly.
Hey, you know what this I'm fast.
Oh baby, you.
Hey, this is my last day part of the
no.
Man,
in all honesty, I think that what it is by the time that shit came out, I was a little older than you were. You were a little younger. So
I think 17.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was kind of more part of your generation. By that time, I was already in my 20s. I was listening to some other shit. That was like kiddie shit to me. Yeah. So I never really looked at it.
You was already out here buying Happy Meals for little niggas.
I was out here buying Happy Meals for JoJo.
See, I was still, my daddy was still buying me Happy Meals at the time.
Right.
You crazy. Mario got man, listen.
I'm not saying he don't got no jam.
I'm a music connoisseur. I listen to anything that is good. So even if it's a kid song in a sense, long as it's mature enough to have a message, I fuck with it.
I think I got to share my playlist. I think the You Should Let Me Love You, classic.
Of course.
I think the Braid My Hair, I think that's ass cheeks. I think the Nike's Fresh Out the Box is jiggly soft, super ass cheeks. What the song with Gucci Mane? I think is a jammer. What's the name of the song? You know what I'm talking about?
Wanna break up.
Yeah, Wanna Break Up. What else he got that's hard?
Man, first album he had Just a Friend, Come On, Braid My Hair, then he had Let Me Love You, then he had the other track, he had the ones with Gucci, he had the Crying Out For Me, then the music, man.
Yeah, Crying Out For Me was a jam.
Bro had some jam.
No, I would never take it away because that boy is very talented, you know what I'm saying? But you know, I think that I think people overlooked Omarion's jams too. Omarion got some jams too,
without a doubt.
And that was all that I was saying on.
Did he even perform "Supposed to Be"? I don't think he did.
I don't think he did. That was the most recent hit.
He got. You know what? I don't. I'm gonna say this again because it really pissed me off. I don't like that back and forth bickering shit with grown men. These niggas grown men. These niggas down in my age. They is my age.
They
if I'm
are
not mistaken. So it took a couple of days after niggas
and they still going back and forth.
That shit ain't that the goofy?
Yeah, it kind of took away from the verses because the verses was really supposed to be like we competing, but it's a celebration type deal. Them niggas was really like
why no white people doing verses, getting up there and attacking each other verbally?
Because you already know
and slandering each other. Why we got to do that?
I told you.
Why we can't? Why Luke and Grizzlie can't just get up there and perform our shit and dab each other up and hug and walk off? So why the fuck do we got R&B singers down there about to come to blows and shit?
No, because
talking about niggas dead homies and shit.
Because it's the culture that we live in.
Man,
our culture is fucked up. Our culture's fucked up. You know it. I know it. We all know it. Our culture's fucked up. Our culture is centered around. I hate to say this shit, but fuck it. I'm gonna keep it 100. I solemnly swear to keep it 100. Our culture is based on violence, drug dealing, sex, violence.
Sex,
so much violence. Of it. And it's seeped into every fucking aspect of everything. R&B. The R&B niggas ain't even singing about love. They up there finna fight each other over some bullshit.
These niggas about to fight each other.
Come
These
on,
niggas
man.
doing all kind of wild shit. But I always say, and I'll say it again, the ghetto is the best representation of what America really is. And it ain't nothing but sex, drugs, and money with us and everything we do, and that's why we corrupt. But that's a different episode, bro.
That's a different episode. Hey, man, how you feel about the first episode, bro?
I feel like it was excellent, man. I think we picked up where we left off. It's been some years.
Hey, man, hold on.
Man.
Before you even go, for the people who don't know, me and Grizz, we started out a few years back, 8, 9 years ago?
It's been 9 years, bro.
Damn, it's been damn near a decade. Well, we had a show called Trio Dialogue that we used to do our thing, talk our shit. A lot of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. But yeah, we used to have a thing called Trio Dialogue, and we used to talk our shit. And we just moving it on to the new age, to the podcasting age. So here we are. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. We definitely got some more topics coming up. We got guests coming up. What else we got, brother?
We got. Not only do we got topics, we got special guests. We got musical guests that's coming. Some of the best known underground rappers in the city. We got politicians coming. We gonna try to get some police on here. We're gonna get some teachers on here. We're gonna get some comedians on here. We got a lot coming to y'all, man.
Hey, man. So shout out to Lab 7. Shout out to D. Francis.
D. Francis, appreciate you, brother.
Shout out to my nigga Grizzlie.
Yes, sir.
And shit, man, we wrapping up, baby.
And hey, we out of here. I solemnly swear, man.
Yeah, we solemnly swear. Y'all be cool. Later.